Wondering when to start planning for retirement? Today I'm joined by Dr. Chandranath Bhat from NRI Money Clinic to uncover the expert tips for every stage of your life. So, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or even 50s, is there a perfect age to start retirement planning? What steps you should be taking now to secure your future? Get ready to discover tailored advice for building a solid retirement no matter where you are in your financial journey. Hi, Mr. Chandrakant. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel. And I know you're extremely busy, but thank you so much for taking out time and accepting my invitation. It's really an honor for me.
Thank you, Paral. Good to talk to you again. We did a podcast some time back. I'm very happy to hear that your audience has taken it very, a lot of views have come on your channel. People liked it. They asked you a lot of questions. The podcast we did was very useful to the community. Good to hear that. I love to talk to you on topic of your choice.
Definitely, sir. I think it's an honor for me to actually talk to you. And the topic that I have today is around retirement planning, which is not only a very hot topic, but it's also relevant for people across all age brackets. So I'm really excited to have this conversation with you. So maybe, sir, I'll just get started by asking you a very fundamental question that what is the right time to start thinking about retirement planning, the right age? Because we have people across different age brackets. There are people who are still young in their 20s, just starting off their career, versus people who are, let's say, in their 30s and 40s, a lot more matured, juggling with multiple responsibility of career, childcare. And then there are people who are in 50s, those are the ones who have actually actively started thinking about retirement. So, what is the right time to start thinking about retirement planning, and what advice you have for people across all these age brackets?
Well, retirement planning is not just about money. Money is one aspect of it. You need to be having a good amount of money to lead that life during which you don't have an employment. Month after month, the paycheck doesn't reach you. Money is required. Retirement planning is just not restricted to money alone. Having said that, when is the right time to start the retirement planning? The first day of your job. Your employer prepares you for retirement because he deducts some amount of money. He
Yeah,
keeps it in a, you call it as a super fund, or you
yeah,
call it
yeah,
as different names in different
yeah.
countries. So he starts planning for your retirement from day one. It's the same day you also need to start. If you haven't, the next best day is today. So whether you are in 20s, 25, 30, 50s, and retiring next year, if you haven't done started yet, the next best day is today. If you have lost today, you have lost a lot of time in preparing for retirement. Your life is like a cricket test match. In Australia, people watch cricket a lot. So you have various varieties of cricket. You have a test match, you have a one-day match, you have a 2020 version. But your life is not a 20 match, not a one-day match, it's a test match. If you start retirement planning very early in life, it behaves like a test match. So you start with, you build your innings, you make mistakes. If something goes wrong, you still have a second innings, you learn from the mistakes of the first
Mm,
inning, you can still do it. But you neglect it, ignore it, go up to 45 years of your age, your life has become one day match. You
mm.
still neglect and take it up to 50 years of your age, your life has become a 2020 match. It's common knowledge that when the length of the game shortens, the predictability of return comes down.
Yeah.
So, in your best efforts, in your best interest, the best advice that I can tender here is start your retirement planning early. You don't have to make calculations. You don't have to put it on Excel sheet. You don't have to get into the how much return I get, where do I put it. All these questions comes later. The most important question is when. The correct answer is today.
Mm. No, I absolutely love that analogy of cricket match. I never really thought it that way. Definitely. I think, and I was asking, people for across all age bands, how does the mentality changes of retirement planning across as and when you mature from your 20s to 40s and then 50s?
See, when we talk about retirement planning to youngsters, most of the people, there are a great deal of people first think that retirement planning, I'm so early, I'm just opening my eyes to life. What this man is talking about retirement planning. So that's never a priority. I have just got my first paycheck. What about retirement? 30,
Yeah.
40 years still away. At 35, 40 years, the discussions that happen with husband and wife is that, look, we are getting older, children are growing now, there's a lot of expenses, we are earning more, but our savings have come down. Let's try to double up. By 45 years, people are shivering. By 50 years, there is panic. And at
Mm.
60 years, they don't know what to do. And they just keep praying. And if
Right.
they're well prepared, then they'll become a victim of faulty planning or no planning, and they become dependents on either the state or the charities or on their children. That's what happens.
Right. Hopefully, that video was helpful to understand when you should start your retirement planning. As Dr. Chandrakant said, we should start as early as possible. And if you haven't already started, the best day is today. But if you have already started your retirement planning, but you really want to understand if your retirement corpus is strong enough or not, are there any rule of thumbs to determine have enough saved up for your retirement? Then check out this video, which will give you all the details. Until I see you the next time, goodbye.